閉ざされた空その鍵を壊せばそう握られた刃はまだ持て余されて加速する共鳴が言霊を脈打たせてくあなたへと注がれた光の雨瞳に映ったこの世界を守るため決意を新たに変えつなぎ絶やさないよ立ち向かうそれは全人にきらめくがごとき流星心燃やす血がセットもしも最後が決められるのならば勇気を持って踏み出した意志貫いたままで使命を落とす定め荒ぶる流れに任せて戦える注がれた光の雨瞳に映ったこの世界を守るため決意を新たに変え届くには小さな手なのだとしても一陣の光となり駆け抜けろ心燃やす血がセット読み解けない得体の知れない恐怖が目の前に迫る負けら揺らがない信じてる暗闇の中どうできるはず注がれた光の雨瞳に映ったこの世界を守るため決意を新たに変えつなぎ絶やさないよ立ち向かう空は全人にきらめくがごとき流星一陣の光となり駆け抜けろ可能性へ挑む僕ら心燃やす血がセット
The year is 2073. I've been roaming the Cryptoverse for over a year, searching for Papa and Onesa. After they arrived, the gatekeepers. The Cryptoverse is a war zone. Blocks of freedom fighters are springing up everywhere, fighting back. I was the first defender, leader, and protector of our world, our planet. Bitcoin. After a year of captivity and oppression, I discovered a way to harness the new technologies they brought and use them against them. People rallied, and I quickly became their leader. Eventually, we freed ourselves from their tyranny. I was the first of what are now known as ChainGuardians. Stories of my victory and escape from the clutches of the gatekeepers' tyrants spread throughout the Cryptoverse. Soon after, new ChainGuardians began to lead planet inhabitants to freedom. New technologies were invented, which enabled warriors to stand a chance. Since then, communication and trade networks have been established between worlds. Pirate crews began to roam the open space and ferry planet's inhabitants back and forth. They re-established a currency system known as CGC. While friends and foes are continuously developed throughout the Cryptoverse, one threat still remains: the gatekeepers. We don't know their motives, we don't know their strength, and we don't know their leader. But we know they will never stop. And neither will we. And neither will we.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the ChainGuardians PolkaStarter character reveal. I'm Pellek, the new CEO of ChainGuardians.
Hey everyone,
No, I'm not that. Most people recognize my face either from HBO's Vikings or my YouTube channel. I started my first YouTube channel when YouTube was basically brand new. So I've amassed a few million subscribers there. But what a lot of people don't know is I also write and sing music for video games in a lot of different languages. I've written and performed soundtracks for League of Legends, Path of Exile, Power Rangers, Square Enix, Lord of Vermilion, Transcend, DTS, Magic the Gathering, Polka Pets, etc. And the song you heard on the intro, if you heard that one, it's the first time we play it actually for anyone. It's the official Chain Guardians theme song, performed by me and Estelle Fly, written by me and my production team. I've been into crypto for many years as well. I'm on the NFT council at Bondly, and I'm also creative director at Bondly. I even released the first NFT music album in history this year. What else? I spent a lot of ETH on my hash rate in Chain Guardians. I'm sure I'm not the only one. My hash rate is 7,900 now. I have like one captain, 5 heroes, 2 lolitas, 1 mudra. Anyway, enough about me. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that. And you're in luck that you are, because for an opportunity to both get whitelisting spots for PolkaStarter IDOs, exclusive merch from Chain Guardians, and even a chance to win an Idol Sound NFT, you can click on the link to the tweet below and follow its instructions. That's me, but now I want to pass it over to co-founder of Chain Guardians, Rob. Can you give us some background about Chain Guardians? Maybe talk a little bit about yourself, Rob.
Yeah, I actually think, Emma, are you the one that, do you want to intro here? Or do you want me to do it?
Oh, you can do it, or I guess
sure,
I can do it.
Go on then, Emma.
Hey, this is Emma.
As the official CEO, I think it's on.
It's okay, yeah, I'm the official CEO. Hey, this is Emma. I'm based in Canada, and I don't have an exciting intro like the host, but I started in crypto back in 2015, mostly with mining, and I do a lot of trading as well. And then I get involved in the NFT space in 2017. That's where we played some of the original and some of the NFT game back then. And then we decided to found Chain Guardians with 2 of my partners. And one of them is on the call with us today, which is Robbie. And for those that are new to Chain Guardians, I just want to give a little bit of background. We are the first blockchain superhero gaming ecosystem. Our vision is to build a fun and I would say exciting gaming ecosystem for our community member with a focus on very high quality NFT art. And then we're going to reveal one of them today. We have actually worked with many of the top blockchain projects and created the blockchain superhero. And then those superhero NFT, which can be used as in our role-playing game and also in the world's first NFT mining game. So today we actually honored to host this event also with one of our partner that's PolkaStarter. Is a fully decentralized protocol that enable projects like us, Chain Guardian, to raise capital as an IDO. We recently actually had our successful IDO on PolkaStarter, and I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. We got to work with a team of the PolkaStarter team. They're very talented, and it's also a very fun group to work with. And during our partnership, during the time that we work together, we also found that they're very passionate about art and also gaming. So due to the synergy, we say, hey, why don't we create a superhero to represent PolkaStarter? So that's why we're here today. So let's just have some fun today, and then we will share the PolkaStarter kit today. I just also wanted to say a little bit more that just give away a little bit of secret. Actually, doing the IDO is a little stressful for the founders, and then but because of the PolkaStarter team was so professional, and then they were so supportive, so that it was actually very smooth and easy for us. But then I was also no, your fault.
No worries. Okay, cool. Okay then, guys. Everyone in chat, thanks for staying with us. Had some technical difficulties. I hope you can all hear me fine. Rob, I think we kind of cut off in the middle of your introduction. I'd like to hear a
Yeah.
bit more about you and Chain Guardians from your perspective on Decentraland and everything. Go on, give it a second
I
go.
I know what's gone on here. I just think that everybody in the chat and everybody in our back end technical team here has just decided the only way to make me shut up is by literally crashing the stream. I understand, guys. I won't take offense to it. But yeah, no. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm glad that our tech team's got us back. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was just kind of saying, I was just kind of bulling up really. My kind of passion with regards to Decentraland, which is really, you know, my entrance into the blockchain space quite literally last I would say last kind of bull run, which is in around 2017 2018. I found blockchain, fell in love with it, obviously, like all of us do, and then very quickly I was like, well, I really like the trading and whatever, but I was looking for more, and that's where I found Decentraland and NFTs and such, and that's where a lot of my passion kind of started from there. And you know, obviously since that point, getting involved in blockchain gaming and Decentraland and stuff, like I met a load of really cool, awesome people, and then obviously that's where we've begun to kind of ideate this idea of Chain Guardians, and a large reason for that was, you know, we enjoyed some of the very early blockchain games that came around, but I felt as though we were craving for, you know, maybe some more immersive experiences at the time, in terms of like lore and in terms of like the originality of characters. Therefore, you know, we actually begun this journey of building Chain Guardians. It's kind of late 2018, and formally, you know, launched in January 2019. Uh, Enough kind of about me. I would really like to kind of just have the opportunity, if possible, to share our headquarters for those on our live stream that are not actually in Decentraland right now, so they can have a quick look at this, and just, you know, in lieu of talking about Decentraland. So I just want to make sure, am I clear to go ahead and share my screen here, tech guys? Perfect, thank you. So let's just bring this up.
There he is.
Everyone can see?
Yes, sir.
By the way, I mean, just check out some of this really lush kind of wearables that you have going on in Decentraland here. I've got this Matrix visor thing going on here. I picked these up at one of the events, and I've got this really cool. I mean, I'm just pining for some lush CG wearables. You know, I'm prodding the guys at Decentraland for that, but I don't know if that'll happen. But I love these. They're so beautiful and colourful. And the guys at Polygon Online here, I just want to give a big shout out to them. They're amazing. They are the ones responsible for building our headquarters here. So thank you so much to Toxam and his coaching and team over there, because this is just amazing. Just look how beautiful our headquarters is. So I just want to take you on a quick tour of this. Hello, people here. You can see there's quite a lot of people turn out here. Thank you so much to you all. You'll see a 3D hero here, who is one of our guardians. He is the guardian of Decentraland. He is Hero. If you want to know the backstory about that, pester some of the Decentraland DAO team. You know, he's called Hero because if you look at the novel Snow Crash, which was the one that preceded Ready Player One, he you know, the main protagonist there was called Hero, and it's about this, like, you know, futuristic kind of 3D metaverse. So it looks absolutely awesome, and the guys have kind of animated him slightly. And obviously, we've got to give a shout out to our amazing artist Noi, who is the one who conceptualized, created him, designed him, and everything. So he just looks so cool. And you know, we're going to see many more of our guardians represented in Decentraland like this, I am sure. You can see loads of our kind of contact information here, Discord and stuff, if you want to come and check us out here. I'm just going to make us way to the back here and just look at some of our beautiful artwork again, some of the guardians representing the different chains and projects. And here's the one we're celebrating today, which is Ido-san. And that's a little bit of a reveal there, because we haven't revealed that character yet. And Binancio, you know, look at him, he's awesome, one of everyone's favorites. We've got a cool little elevator here. It does go all the way to the top floor, but I'm going to just kind of take us to the second floor. If it goes, here we go. And you can see here, look at this. How cool is this? Hello, everybody, including myself. How weird is that? So I don't know if people have restarted this due to the crash. I think you have to supposed to like double click it twice. But yeah, look, it's a screen in a screen in a screen. How weird is that? That is just absolutely mind blowing. You know, maybe Jean Baudrillard had some truth to speak. You know, was speaking some truth with his postmodernist theories around simulacra and simulation. Anyway, enough of that. This also goes to the top, and I don't know if you guys have, if anybody's actually seen this yet, but some of the guys that built the headquarters actually showed me a neat little trick for getting on top of the building. Now, I can't imagine how much this would just kind of give me vertigo if it was actually in full VR, which I know in the future Decentraland may very well be. But I'm going to show you anyway. Now, in time, we're actually probably going to cordon some of this off to CGG holders, but for now, everybody can get in here, which is really cool. Oh no, there we go. So you can actually just kind of scale this wall a bit like Spider-Man.
This is so cool.
Yep.
Love it. Oh my God, crazy.
Yep. La-da, look at that. How cool is that? It's like a secret doorway. Wicked, right? And let's jump off.
Wow. Crazy.
So yeah,
That's
I mean,
sweet.
this is awesome. I'm going to hand back to Pellek now. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our headquarters, and please do come check it out.
Yeah, awesome. I saw you weren't alone up there, by the way, so someone must have realized how you did that as well. But anyway, awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate what you do. I just want to hear from Tiago then, co-founder of PolkaStarter.
Thanks, guys. And again, really super cool demo, by the way. I didn't know your headquarters looked so realistic. So my name is Tiago. I'm from Portugal. I was in crypto since 2015 as well. And back then, we actually started experimenting with fundraising using a company called CoinVision. It was another company we had. But we actually used to run ICOs. We used to collect funds crowd loans for a lot of people and then invest them into ICOs. But it was a very, very messy process, and as most venture capital processes are. So the initial idea was what would be a better way of actually making this truly permissionless. Fast forward to 2020, so last year, Daniel came to me with the opportunity of actually joining this project and taking it off the grounds. So I joined Daniel and the rest of the team, and the rest of history. So what PolkaStarter is right now, we're a protocol that allows great projects such as ChainGuardians to have their full IDO without most of the headaches. So we handle all the technology, and basically we ensure that the IDO is, number one, safe, it works, and it's completely fair. Because most people in the blockchain space regard PolkaStarter as this massive lottery that you contribute 1 ETH and you get 20 ETH out of it in returns from the other deals. But actually our main value proposition is actually making sure projects have the best token holder distribution right from the start, which was the perfect case from ChainGuardians. So you have the most vast amount of people. So the more people you have in the beginning, the less speculation you'll have in the beginning of, for example, the Uniswap listing. So I think that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make great blockchain projects get to product market fit as fast as possible. And that's our vision, basically.
I just want to say as well, Tiago, one thing that I don't think can be underestimated as well from the side of PolkaStarter in terms of what you deliver is you deliver kind of amazing exposure for the projects that launch with PolkaStarter as well. You really support from kind of an educational point of view about a project, and you continue to kind of communicate with the projects after the launch to also reflect on all facets of what went well, what could be even better next time. And I just think that you guys as a team, and I just want to again just reiterate our thanks from everybody at ChainGuardians, is just a kind of continued support and striving to kind of improve and do better each and every time. And just from our perspective, we couldn't have asked for a better team to support us through the IDO process. So thank you
so much. It was a pleasure working with you guys as well. It was a lot of fun, as Emma said in the beginning. And yeah, that's why we don't pick a lot of projects. We have very little IDOs per week. We prefer a lot quality over quantity, because we have on PolkaStarter governance, we actually have about, I think last month with 300 or 400 applications on different projects, and we only pick about 20. And all those are the projects that we really believe in, and the team we can believe that can actually execute the vision. And ChainGuardians was absolutely no exception. And this is by far a great example of you guys actually executing this original idea. So congrats for that, and thanks a lot as well for the great relationship we settled.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. It's like a match made in heaven. Anyway, thanks, Tiago. My Telegram is going crazy. So now we want to reveal our auction for some of our top Catch Guardians, which are also paired with limited edition merchandise. You can find a link to the auction below. Rob, do you want to share your screen again and show everyone?
Yeah, of course. So just showing where users can find the auction, right? Or is that right for the number one? Or
Sure.
we're just
Yeah.
coming up on the actual auction time, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, just give me a second. Right, awesome. Let's see how this is going.
I want to mention too that all the money from the third Catch Guardian auction goes to the Binance Lunch for Children charity, guys. Another thing I also want to mention, so you know, we're gonna take some questions and answers at the end of the stream. So if you have any good questions, keep them for the end and then post them. I saw one about Polkapet integration, for instance. So I'm excited to answer that. We're all excited to take your questions later on. But yeah, back to you, Rob.
Yeah, so I've brought my screen up. Can you see? Can you see my screen?
Yep.
I see everyone nodding. Yeah, so it looks like at the moment we're on for 757 CGG, which I guess at current time is just under, yeah, about $1,200, which is a great start. So I can see some of the CG kind of massive getting involved here with Harley and, you know, Carlos and stuff as well. So we've still got 18 minutes left to run on that. So, you know, get yourselves involved. Like Pellek said, has said, everybody, everything raised from the number three here will go to Binance Lunch for Children. It's a charity that's, you know, close to our heart. All of the Binancio proceeds that we raised pre-Christmas, before many people were aware of us, you know, was all donated to that. And I think off the top of my head, we raised just under 10K, which was amazing for us because we were still very much under the radar. And, you know, I think that don't underestimate the kind of impact that had. I believe that quite literally fed 100 children for an entire school year, you know, in Africa, which is just staggering. As somebody who has a history in education too, the fact that that money can send 100 children to school really does kind of pull up my heartstrings. So every penny raised here, guys, will go there. So I mean, just off the top of my head, this might equal 10 to 15 children being able to go to school for a year with thanks to your purchase here. So that's really awesome. I guess for the moment, Pellek, we will maybe move away from here and then come back to it in about maybe 10 to 12 minutes. You should find a link for this in the YouTube description, if I'm not mistaken. Or if you just go to OpenSea and you type in like ChainGuardians Ido-san, you should also be able to find him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also just for those that who knows about ChainGuardians ecosystem, all our character, the catch number 1, 2, 3, are the special limited edition, and then also they have the strongest hash rate within the whole ecosystem.
Yeah. So the third one is this third one here has a hash rate of 1,035. By the way, third strongest one. We can actually move over and look at number one, actually, if you want to, Rob.
Yeah, let me see, because I thought maybe he would have shown up like earlier here, but let me just see. Let's see if we can find the ending soon. Okay, so obviously, yeah, he ending a little bit later is a higher bid, as you would expect. Completely unique artwork here. highest hash rate. Even got like a unique description. And for all of our number one catchers, like I think Emma just touched on, they are literally the most powerful they can possibly be in in the ChainGuardians game world, for both from the hash rate perspective and from the actual from the RPG perspective. And also going forward for any other game titles we reveal, there'll always be max stats that this particular Guardian can be and always will be able to compete amongst the best. So they really are kind of in my opinion, typically worth the money if you're able to actually splash that sort of cash. And also, you've got the unique name, Aido-san Hayabatsu, number one. Kudos to anybody who can tell us exactly what the Hayabatsu is actually meaning. There is kind of undertones for the whole name to PolkaStarter. You will not believe how long we spent with the PolkaStarter team, and in particular the CEO, who is very meticulous with regards to actually determining the name and the etymology of Aido-san. So we're really pleased with how he's turned out, and I'm really looking forward to having Noi, who's making his first appearance ever in the flesh, to talk talk about his art in a bit more detail. Yeah.
Robbie, you forgot to mention, for number one character always comes with a special merchandise.
Yeah. So the other, sorry, also, I mean, we also will be, and some of our number one holders, there's only a few of them, are already kind of looking forward to receiving some really exclusive ChainGuardians merchandise when that's launched as well. So, there's lots to look forward to when you're holding a number one, and there's some future kind of plans for this that we haven't revealed yet too.
I might add, because this is something I would ask if I was in the chat. Different hash rates. You already touched upon, like he has the highest hash rate out of all of those guardians of that type, and the perfect stats in the RPG and everything. But the hash rate for number one is 1285. Second one is 1135, and like I said, the third is 1035. Do you maybe want to talk about a little bit about the visual differences and about the art?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I just want to say thank you for inviting me to speak. Actually, when Emma wrote to me last week, she says, you want to stream? I literally thought it was just like, we're going to be playing some Fortnite on Steam or something like that. Or maybe not that, but something along the lines of that. I didn't think it was going to be such a big thing. We have like CEOs of companies here, and we have Pellek. It's just insane. And it's like, I'm living this life. What the heck am I even doing? But and seeing my artwork all over everywhere. It's the first time I'm seeing it on the site, on the headquarters and stuff like that. It's just, my artwork is everywhere. It's just phenomenal. But I think Emma touched on this earlier with this character in particular. There was a lot of challenges right off the bat, but I want to say also that this is also one of my favorite Guardians that I've designed. It looks so original. It's so different from what I'm used to creating. And that's not to put down any of the other Guardians. It's just to kind of elevate this one. I really love this. I mean, it's adorable, right? He's really cute. But yeah, I mean, initially, what happens is when we go to create a Guardian, we ask questions like, what do you want? Do you want a male figure, a female figure, kind of powers, stuff like that? And the client will come back and say, yeah, let's have a male figure, mid-20s, a big busted sword, spiky blonde hair. I just realized I just described Cloud from Final Fantasy. But I usually have a clear idea of what the character is going to look like. But for this character in particular, I can't remember. I can't find the words. It was like more, we want somebody that's protective, secure, stuff like that. I'm like, how do you even draw something like that? That's just insane. And I sent them a few samples, and they immediately turned it down. They're like, I think I sent a police officer once, and they're like, no, we don't want that vibe. It's kind of aggressive. Anyway, it went quiet for a bit, and we didn't hear anything back. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe they just went to a more competent artist to figure this out. Just as I was thinking, I was getting comfortable. Emma texted me. It's like, they want a Yoda character, but not Yoda. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. So now I'm drawing Yoda, just like really bad AliExpress versions of Yoda. Like I have pages and pages of just really bad Yoda like impersonators. So now the task was trying to draw a Yoda, but not draw Yoda. Like, yeah, this is my job pretty much, right? It was the most ridiculous thing ever, but we ended up with an amazing character. Instead of drawing a little short, green, pudgy, wrinkly guy wrapped in a rice bag, I drew a smooth, skinny, very elegant-looking character with a very nice robe, as you can see. And this is the special
Yeah.
edition. And who named him anyway? It's I love the name. It's just amazing.
Oh, I mean, Emma, I mean, the name, wow, that really
That took a while.
that took a while, and I would be very interested to see what chat had to say as regards to what kind of undertones and hidden meaning that they can actually find within the name without us actually directly saying. Maybe we'll circle back and give some info on that at the end of the stream. I'd like to say something like, you know, I'd love to give something like some sort of drop to the person who gets closest to actually maybe guessing some of the undertones of this meaning in chat, you know.
Definitely, yep.
Yeah, I'd
That'd be
love you to
cool.
talk about Noi as well. You know, the difference in the kind of facial, you know, the facial area for the number 1 catch here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, I'm a huge fan of like tribal paint. So for alien creatures, I like to put especially for this one here, I was looking at kind of what's that Cameron movie, the Avatar, where the aliens are high tech, but they're also very tribal. So face paint usually indicates something very tribal, and the red circle is actually the dot from the PolkaStarter logo. So I thought that was kind of cool as well. So I incorporated that into the design. So yeah, that's where that essentially comes from. And it just works out. I think it looks nice. I don't know what you guys think, but
It's beautiful.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
We all love it, and I think that it looks it's like the nicest, kindest character ever. It's like he could never harm anyone.
Yeah, he gave me that healing feeling. That's why seriously on the ideal day, when I saw him on our posters to say ideal announcement, I was like, wow, like my stress really just went away for a few minutes by looking at him.
I got goosebumps.
Seriously.
Thank you very much.
It.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
really
yeah.
true. I think, you know, that it's what, you know, for anybody that's done that or going through the race process or anything, you know, it is one of the most stressful days, I think, fair to say, probably of your life. You know, very few people will experience it, maybe.
Yeah.
But and I just think that, like Emma says here, it was just like in the middle of the day when me and Emma were like, there's just not enough hours or minutes in the day to we received this from you, Noi, and we were like, yeah. And it was just like a gentle reminder, this is why we're building what we're building, this is why we're doing what we're doing. And yeah, it was just a really nice moment, I think, in that day for us to reflect back on without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. And I think in terms of the bids right now, I think you know, we're doing quite well. So Harley is actually, you know, somebody who's been very involved with us in Chain Guardians, is very obviously a massive fan. He's currently leading, which I think is a really kind of conservative price right now for the number 1. Typically the number 1s are much higher. And the number 3, we've got Carlos in the lead. It looks like we've got some familiar bidders with Carlos, Lion, and Harley right now. So thank you so much, guys. And this is an amazing amount to raise for charity so far. So yeah.
Yep. I can see few people jumping last minute.
Yeah.
I want to mention to remind people, if you don't know, actually, that auction number 3 ends at 6:30 p.m. UTC. So that's about 10 minutes before the stream ends. And the first auction ends at 6:50 p.m. UTC. So very soon, guys. And as I mentioned before too, we're taking questions, doing a bit of a Q&A here in a bit. And there's also a link in the description. You have an opportunity to both get whitelisting spots for PolkaStar IDOs and be able to win merch and even an IDOS NFT. There's a link below to a tweet that you can click and follow its instructions to be eligible to win. Yeah, so
yeah.
Ben, actually, okay, go on, Rob, sorry.
Yeah, just very quickly, I've been informed reliably that essentially we couldn't actually end the auctions at a set time. So it actually means that every so often, this may periodically extend the maximum bid time. So it may be a case of actually that maybe we'll probably have to either tweet out or announce the winners of each auction and the price, or we could maybe even leave the stream going for a while whilst the bids are kind of taking place, depending obviously when the stream finishes.
Sure, we can do that. That would be great. But yeah, anyway, Ben, you've been here all this time, but people haven't seen you. Do you want to turn your camera on? Because I know you want to talk about the new Guardian program that was released yesterday. I know it's like your baby. I think you told me that.
Let's see
Hello,
here.
Ben.
Yeah, I'm coming. See if the camera turns on for me. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah.
Look how professional you look, man. Like, look at this. He's got a
I know.
microphone, a bit like, Pellek, just looking so slick. So
Oh gosh, man. Here, hold on. Let me adjust the stream since I'm doing that at the same time. There we go. Oh my gosh. The Guardian program is just, it's so exciting because what a lot of people don't know, and Rob and Emma would be able to attest this, is that I just started out as a fanboy with this project. I was when it came to Chain Guardians, I fell in love with the concept of bringing NFTs and leveraging NFTs as a characters that interacts again amongst the different gaming platforms that we have. And when I was first introduced to Chain Guardians, I was actually doing like a thesis-esque paper for grad school on Chain Guardians, and I just started asking so many questions. I know I see Harley in the chat here, and Harley probably got annoyed because I'd be messaging him nonstop about certain things, trying to figure things out as I was going through different sections of my paper. And I just kept sticking around and bugging Rob, bugging Emma, and eventually found myself in the position where I joined the team. And the founders here are so incredible. Like what they want to do, their vision, what we see today is like a pin needle, right? It's so tiny what we're able to show right now, but the vision of what we have in front of us, it's just so, I wake up every day and I still find myself fanboying over how many things we have in the pipeline, because the vision and our goal right now is, quite frankly, to be the go-to blockchain gaming organization that incorporates beautiful artistic NFT artwork that we've seen Noi put forward. And Noi, as you know, I'm such a fan of you, man, and thanks for being here today, because you do such incredible work. It's I'm always so happy to see where you go with things, right? But the Guardian program, essentially, the founders, we set forward with the vision of how can we create a program built by the community for the community, and how can we reward people for being early supporters. And this is ground zero, right? Like, yeah, we have this stream set up, we have all these different amazing announcements, we have the pipeline is just completely, we have so many things that are coming forward. It's incredible. But we wanted to prioritize our commitment to our early investors, because the Chain Guardians community is so integral to what we're trying to do. Like, y'all are at the essence of our hearts and we want to prioritize and thank people that were here first. And so that's what the entire program revolves around, is how can we thank you to the best of our ability to do so. And so you can obviously find out more information. We've had a lot of different tweets out about it. It's all over. You can find it on our blog posts as well. Essentially, you're able to tier up, go through different tiers, different ranks, and it unlocks an array of different things. Let me just kind of pull up the list here. It's absolutely astronomical what we have. I mean, contributing to the liquidity pool alone has its own benefits. When staking goes live, man, that's going to be exciting. The things that we have in store for staking, it's going to be just absolutely incredible what we have lined up for that. But you can earn your way throughout the ranks, which is exciting of itself. We have an amazing merchandise line that we're working on right now. Personally, I'm pushing for the Kumabagu plushie, but we'll see where that goes. But currently we'll have merchandise discounts, which is absolutely, once we get that line going, there's going to be a lot of different things that I'm personally going to be digging deep into my pocket for. When I was called into the call here, actually, I was trying to put a bid on Ido-san #1. So hardly you're getting lucky on that front, I'll tell you. But you'll have access to the early beta testing. That's another perk. In-game currency, so CGC perks as well. Different mining perks. The Decentraland, which we revealed earlier. I don't think people realize how big this is going to be when Chain Guardians continues to expand, continues to grow. It's going to be astronomical, and this is going to be a social platform for us too, right? So access to the Decentraland VIP floor is going to be huge. We're going to have an array of exclusive events coming up. Again, COVID restrictions kind of prevents us from doing some of the physical stuff, but we have some non-physical things in the pipeline, which are going to be really exciting. NFT airdrops for art specifically, and Guardians as well. Exclusive Discord roles, free merchandise, Telegram. I mean, the list goes on. And so we're really excited to be able to offer this program because standalone staking is valuable. Standalone liquidity pool contributions are valuable. But bare bones, I'm telling you right now, the community is number one for us right now. This is an ecosystem. So we really wanted to roll something out built for y'all. And, there's a lot of different things that we have in the pipelines. And this is just one of those things that we're able to offer right now, essentially, to keep you guys excited for what's in store. So Fred, back to you, man. Appreciate you bringing me in here. It's a little interesting being in the shadows and popping out like this.
Yeah, I think the chat really appreciated that. Did you want to say something, Rob?
Yeah, can I just jump in really quickly? Ben, that was awesome, by the way. Thanks so much. You're such a natural. You should speak on behalf of us all the time.
Oh,
I know, Ben's so good.
I don't know about that, man. I mean, I gotta change the background. This is the same background from the overview video we have, so I gotta get a little bit more original on some fronts here.
You need one like this.
You need a big poster. No way.
You know what? We should get some posters going. Chain Guardian poster back here, something like that.
Right.
Or he likes the Elrond character.
Can I butt in for 1 minute?
Go on, Rob.
Sorry, guys. So we promised kind of users, opportunities to win stuff and a few giveaways and stuff. We want to make this a really common thing that we do as part of these live streams, that we want to be doing them quite often now. I know, like, for example, yourself, Pellek, Carlos and Ben, you've been working really, really, really hard to make this happen. And I just want to say thank you so much for this, guys. And as part of like these live streams, we want to continue to do giveaways and opportunities to win some really cool stuff. And this time, as obviously the partners for the launch of Ido-san is PolkaStarter. Tiago and his team have very generously offered the opportunity to win something, and I'd like to just pass over to Tiago just to introduce what PolkaStarter have essentially offered as part of the opportunity of this live stream to win.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Thanks
Before we
a lot.
start, I'm sorry, Tiago. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Go ahead.
Our other co-founder just messaged me. He wants to ask me to announce this on the call. I was like, he just want to announce that he's going to start listing rest of the Idol sounds soon at a special price during this live stream. So anyway, I just want to say that so that he can start listing them.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think there's a discount on any Idol Sand that you buy. Obviously, outside of the number 1 and 3, up until the point that this live stream ends, I believe he's listing them for 350 CGG, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And that'll increase, I believe, to 500 CGG and increase incrementally from there as per every other sell, which is something we've always done just to maintain a floor price of our NFTs and to encourage and incentivize users to hold the NFTs amongst other things. But yeah, sorry about that, Tiago. We passed the mic over to you and then jumped in and shut you down. Very sorry. Please go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Just trying to make everyone happy. So it's a very quick message as well. So as we said, we're part of this live stream. We're offering a one whitelisting spot in an upcoming IDO, a very exciting upcoming IDO from Refinable NFT Marketplace. I don't know if you guys know it. If you don't, please check it out. Great project, great team. It's going to be on full-on Binance Chain IDO. So they actually deploy the first multi-chain pool. So we can actually start doing pools that are running on the Ethereum chain and the Binance chain simultaneously. But the Refinable IDO is going to be 100% BSC. It's later on this month, and whoever wins this prize gets a guaranteed whitelisting spot. So Robbie, back to you, I guess.
Amazing. Yeah.
How should we nominate the winners?
I believe, and Pellek, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the winner will be selected by random from retweeting this live stream with the hashtags and cashtags. So the hashtags being ChainGuardians and PolkaStarter, and the cashtags being CGG and Pols. And the instructions are in the description on the live stream below. And they will be and basically before the end of the live stream, we'll just do a random number generator, and we will get Carlos, who is a member of our team, to basically go through and find that numbered person in the list. That's the intention.
I saw we say we're
mistaken?
gonna turn on the screen and then just scroll through, and
Yeah, I
then
think we
one of them say stop, right?
That'd be cool.
So that's
Oh,
easier.
yeah,
We
yeah.
could
Come
we
on,
could do
man,
that.
Robbie.
Come on, then,
Our
Rob.
memory. You
That's
just want to
why-
make Carlos do work because
Yeah,
he's not
well,
on screen.
He's
Go
not on
count.
screen. Yeah.
We
So
figured-
yeah, sorry.
we figured out it would be easier for us and more
Be
fun
more
to
fun.
watch it if Rob brings up the screen, and like you said, there's a link below. You retweet with the quote, right, and then the hashtags, and then
Yeah,
you
go
just
pick one.
kind of scroll
I'll-
down on the
I'll-
people, and then I'll just say
I'll
stop.
do my
randomly.
eyes like this, and
You can do it. Oh yeah, you can do
That's a
post.
good
Yeah,
idea. Is it
right.
stop?
Just say stop,
So,
Tiago.
so it's unbiased, exactly. So I don't have any friends into just doing that.
Yeah,
I would-
wherever the mouse is, that's the winner. Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to just tell people too that any questions they can start writing them now, because I suppose the stream is going to come to an end in not too long. So any questions, we'll answer them, and we can start taking a look at picking winners in a bit too. But I saw one question that I can start answering. I saw someone asking about the PolkaPet integration, which is I'm a big fan of both ChainGuardians and PolkaPet, so it's a great question. And it's not a long time, is it? It's like 1 or 2 weeks, Rob, right?
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, we're aiming to have the PolkaPets done by, mid to end of next week. And then beyond that, obviously, we know, and obviously you want to talk a little bit about this, Pellek. You've got your own line of NFTs as well, as part of the kind of Bondly universe there. We want to get them added in as well, probably maybe the week after that, alongside Logan Paul's NFTs as well, who's obviously an ambassador over at Bondly too. Maybe you want to speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, Logan did NFTs with us for his big first NFT he did was the box break one, where he essentially bought Pokemon boxes to open, like to do a box break, right, live on YouTube. And it was really, really expensive. People could buy an NFT and have a chance to win one of those pack openings. And funny thing is, PolkaPets actually even bought one of those packets, and we got a Charizard, which is incredibly valuable. It's like something like 400k or what it was. Don't remember, but that was amazing. Yeah. So a lot of fun, and we're super excited at Bondly too about our cooperation with ChainGuardians. It's gonna be great. So yeah, any other questions regarding that? Go on. Lemont Adair asks Rob, when can we earn CGG in game?
Yeah, so it's a really good question. So to be completely honest, I mean, the actual functionality for the CGC to CGG converter is actually there, but as you can probably imagine, there is a lot of auditing and security that we need to make sure that is really, really watertight. So we've got we've testing that. We've got we've got some white hackers working on that and stuff as well, because obviously anywhere where you've got on-chain to off-chain interactions, there's vulnerability points. So we are working really hard on that. It's a key focus for us right now. So just to be very clear, as part of the gameplay, both for PvP and PvE, so the story mode and when you're battling other people, the intention is that CGC would be what is won, or R1, which is the off-chain in-game credit, and you have an option through our website to convert that to CGG, our governance token, which is the IC20. And obviously, until users can actually use the functionality to redeem the CGG from their CGC holdings. Right now, the play to earn is not theoretically enabled, and I can tell you that the functionality is there. It is built. It's just being tested and white hacked at the moment, just to make sure that, you know, basically everybody's protected as well as the project is protected. So we're hopeful that we will see that as per our roadmap at some point within Q2, probably May, maybe June. I'd say June more likely, but hopefully May. We'll see how that goes. And also with regards to the NFT mining platform, and again, this is something we can talk about in terms of our integration or our cooperation with Bondly as well. Bondly have offered a huge amount of earnings potential for their ERC20, which is Bondly, right? Up to, I believe, 750,000 Bondly tokens have been committed by the Bondly team, and Brandon, which is like at the time was like maybe a bit higher now, maybe a bit lower. I'm not sure. Was around $250,000. So a lot of potential earnings for there. Obviously, there'll be CGG, direct CGG, which we'll also put in there as part of the community rewards. We've got 2 new partners that we're unveiling within the next few days who are also contributing amounts of their own native token. And again, the functionality for that we are working really hard on, and we're hopeful again that we'll be looking at around May to June time for that as well. So we've got so many exciting things coming. Mainly it's all around just making sure the stack is bulletproof at this stage.
Robbie, can I just also add, actually, for the special reward or partner token airdrop, as like partner token special reward, I think we should be able to launch sometime around end of April. That's actually being tested right now. And then on the RPG side, we actually about to release in the next few weeks where users can do lootings and stuff. So, and rewards dropping of CGC in-game credit, but we actually going to invite users to do testing. So it will be fun. So it's actually going to be a little bit faster than, but we just want to do more testing. And then this way, like, we will also invite all the community members to help us to test it out. So they actually coming. I know Robbie trying to be more conservative.
No. I mean, yeah, I do. I like to underpromise and overdeliver. But yeah, Emma's right. We have got other things in the pipeline in the sense that, we want to roll out PvP tournaments very soon as well, whereby it doesn't matter if we are kind of enable the functionality for CGC to CGG. We can just put CGG rewards up for those that win the tournament, and we can live stream in that or host that and make a big event of that. And it really doesn't affect the conversion there, and that's another thing that we've also got in the pipeline. So yeah, there's loads and loads of kind of stuff coming, and we're really excited about it. Just to look back in terms of the Guardian program here as well, if depending on how much CGG you hold, and this is a big part of incentivizing users to be part of our ecosystem, you will be invited to come and be a part of the testing process of both the kind of PvP and the RPG for a lot of these functionalities, depending on your CGG holdings. So make sure you really sort of dive into the Guardian program and understand, you've got opportunity to get involved in the testing there if you really want to.
Yeah, the PvP aspect is insanely cool. And I also want to say to people excited about the CGG tokens and everything, mining, this is even something that I'm working directly with ChainGuardians. I've even spammed Emma and Rob for this. I'm excited. But I don't think we want some kind of cyberpunk situation. So I'm glad it's taking the time, so it works 100% when it's being deployed. I just want to ask too, Rob, because we're closing in at the end of the stream. Should we do the giveaway now, the contest now, or do you want to?
Yeah.
I think we should, right?
Can we do a share screen of the number 1, because I see that we're getting pretty close within 10 minutes here. It would be nice to just get a real nice checkup on number 1 real quick before we move that direction.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Let me bring that up. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
So we are veering in on the last 5 minutes, and the current bid is 6,800 CGG, which is 11,500 US, which at current price, which is awesome. Really, really exciting. That's excellent. Still a pretty good price, really, compared to the other number 1s, to be completely honest. And the number 3. we're at 3,100 CGG, which is amazing as well. And again, Lion is leading the bid there too. So user Lion is really kind of out to win these NFTs. Fair play to him. I don't blame him. And the so the 5,200, that's like pretty much close, around the halfway of what we raised across the sales of all the Binancios. And to give you kind of an indication of the Binancio, I mean, we sold him at 0.25 ETH, which at the time was probably maybe $300-$200 around Christmas. Emma might be able to tell me more specifically. And since that point, I think Binancio's floor price has raised to like 6 or 7 ETH within the ChainGuardians ecosystem, and ETH is at what, like $2,500 right now. So typically speaking, and again, if you look at Captain Devik Satazar, he was sold for 0.35 ETH way back when we launched, and his floor price is around 2 ETH now. But the 0.35 ETH back then was probably only about $70-$80. So we're very fortunate in the sense that the ChainGuardians NFTs seem to become more valued over time, and people tend to really like holding them. I think the artwork in itself makes it really collectible and really desirable. Carlos is coming in with another bid here as well. So
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Lion.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey, Robbie.
Can I actually just say something? Sorry, I know our
Go on.
Aiden's doing the listing. He's just being creative. He just lists some idol song in Bangli token while we're talking. He say, "Oh, you better just for the Bangli people that's on the call, the Bangli community members. If you got some Bangli tokens, you can actually got an idol song." It's interesting. He's just being creative, started to do things. I was like, come on, tell people I'm doing this. I was like, what? Why don't we just come on the stream?
Yeah, he likes to be behind the scenes, but then he's like pestering me and Emma, this is how he is.
Hey, Rob, can I put you on the spot real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Do you have, just to kind of help people understand the general prices for the number one mints, do you know any number one mints off the top of your head, what they've gone for in the past? I think Lolita was near 50 ETH when Lolita 1 went out, right?
Yeah, Lolita 1 went out. She was about 50 ETH. Mudra, I think 40 ETH. ETH being, to be fair, probably more along somewhere between the $500 to the $1,000 US dollar value mark at that time. So I guess that this would be around the 20 ETH mark here for the Eidos and Hayabatsu. So still a very good, comparatively in terms of US dollar value, pretty good. But the number ones typically go, have been priced very highly because, frankly, I think we're fairly comfortable just holding them in the CG team if they're not so, because we're quite attached to the awesome artwork that Noi draws, and also we have a lot of special plans for them despite their extremely high kind of hash rates and power in game as well. So there'll be other features that will reveal with regards to the number ones as well.
I'm sure Lion is really stressed out someone's going to bid over him right now. I just want to ask, coming from the creative side, Noi, how do you feel about seeing like your characters coming to life like this and people wanting to pay money for them, these amounts? Cool.
Yeah, I actually still don't believe it. I think this is all a dream. It's like it seems.
I know. Yeah, each time I would tell her, I was like, "Hey, guess how much people are paying for this much more?" And Dipsy and what? He's like, "What?"
I'm like, no, I didn't believe her. I thought she was joking, but I'm seeing it now, and it's like it's phenomenal. It's humbling for sure. A lot of my artist friends don't know that I do this because they don't believe it as well. The art community is very funny. It's kind of blowing up right now. A lot of artists are listing their stuff on, on these on OpenSea and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
But the thing is, our cards have a multi-purpose use, right? That's what's the part. So, it's I have goosebumps every time I see this stuff. It's phenomenal to me. So yeah, it's
this is life.
It's nuts.
It's amazing.
Napoleon's finally jumping in. I see. I was wondering when Napoleon is.
Yeah, he keeps he's like I don't know, a bit like
he's been with us since day one, 2000.
Napoleon. Yeah, literally, I think one of the first 2 or 3 members through the CG door, and still here now, and still getting involved in the bidding action. Fair play to you, Napoleon. It's great to see you involved as well, bud. And thank you so much to Lion. It looks like this might be the price. We've got 1 minute. Do we want to hang on for that minute and just see the final?
Let's do
price?
it. Let's wait for it. I'm excited.
And then I guess after that we should maybe do the IDO
Oh, the select
giveaway
the
from
winners. Yeah.
from PolkaStarter. That would be awesome. And then
Yeah.
we should probably do some questions,
For
maybe.
no, we
Pellek?
also need to give away NFT and merch, right? What are
Of
from our
course.
side too. Yeah.
Yep. Emma, you're gonna
Wow.
count in?
No.
From 37? Come
No
on,
way she do it.
35, 34. Longest countdown ever. But no, yeah,
Yeah.
there's something people forget about a lot. Coming from the creative side, is just like you make something, whether it be like art asset, like music or video or audio. It's a weird, humbling feeling to see it on the blockchain, immortalized there, and also people paying for it. It's a really cool experience, which is why I want to ask Noe about it. And now it looks like Lion won the bid. 9 seconds left.
Yeah.
Wow.
11,400.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations. Does anybody know User Lion?
I think I know who he is. Yeah. I think he's
know
one
who
of the
it is?
community members. Yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Got it.
Wow,
Congratulations,
congratulations. Wow.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get the merchandise too.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you so much
Yeah.
for the support. It's
I'm
amazing.
jealous, I have to say.
That is a great price.
It
That's
is
a good price.
It is
That's
a
a
very
very-
good
yeah,
price.
thank you,
It's
yeah.
you know, and it's not to be fussy. It's a good amount of US dollar and CGG. Thank you so much, and
Absolutely.
congratulations to you. Like, really,
Yeah,
really
congrats.
cool. And we've
Amazing.
got 10 minutes left. We guess we can circle back on him. Carlos is leading the bid there. So far,
This is
almost
100%. Yeah, charity.
Charity.
Yeah.
So we'll circle back there. Should we do the giveaway?
Yeah, let's do the
Let's do it.
giveaway.
Yes.
Okay.
Diego can do the first honor.
Show me the list. Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone will have to share your screen, and
Share
we'll
the
just
screen.
pull up the tweet, go through the tweets, the retweets, and find one that meets all the requirements. Just
We'll let
randomize
Robbie
it.
do the hard job.
Robbie's
Yeah.
gonna do it.
We're making Rob earn that co-founder paycheck today, huh?
He haven't
yeah.
get paid yet, so I don't know. What paycheck?
I'm still waiting to be paid. It's only been 3 years, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
living
waiting.
this. If I turn off this background, I'm living in a dustbin. Anyway,
Well,
so-
Aiden lives in the closet, so I don't know.
yeah, I don't actually does live in a closet. Okay, so I guess if you want to just, I'm gonna scroll, and then I guess whoever's on screen, you just
Yeah.
tell me when to stop.
He
Okay,
haven't started.
Okay.
though.
I'll
You have to
start
tell
in
people.
3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Okay, so who's this? Van Crypto.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So user Van Crypto.
Let me
Uh,
just take a screenshot so I take note of it.
Yeah.
So we can
Hang
get
on.
in touch.
What did
Or
Van Crypto win? What did he win? though?
Van Crypto win a IDO whitelisting spot for the upcoming
Oh.
refinable IDO.
Yeah.
So,
Sick. Congrats.
Congrats,
gonna
man.
be
That's a
awesome.
big congrats. Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. That's awesome. That's so cool.
yeah.
Um,
Van Crypto, please get in touch with PolkaStarter team, and we're all also gonna get in touch with you in the next coming days, I guess.
mhm.
Let's get Noe to pick the next one,
That's fine.
so
Yeah.
you can continue
Yes.
score through.
I
Do
can't,
it faster.
I can't live with this.
Robbie's so
No,
slow.
Okay, I'll go faster. So are we? What's this for? Is this for the Ido-san?
Yeah, I don't sound.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
good? Am I doing this?
Yeah.
You're
just
telling
pick
us
the-
when
Yeah.
to stop, Noi. I'm gonna
Alright.
count you in.
That's
Okay.
Go
3,
on.
All right.
2, 1, going.
No pressure, Noi. Everyone's gonna be mad at you.
Stop.
Okay.
Sorry,
Ryan
everybody.
Hyder.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah. You just have to screen capture it too, so that we remember who
Yes.
won what. Yeah.
Wait, he said
guess,
something good about us, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, He says this is gonna be cool. He's right.
Awesome.
We are cool.
We are-
Yeah, it just became a lot more cool for him.
So
Hey
cool.
Ben, you want to do one for the
yeah.
merchandise?
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
cover my.
It's gonna be
eyes.
a wearable, but it's not yet ready.
I'm
yet,
gonna
but it'll
make
be
you
a
guys
cool-
wait though. Like we've had an early draw, we had a medium draw with Noi for me. When we get there, man, we're going to the bottom of the list, man. We're going to the early supporters, the early tweeters.
Okay.
That makes sense.
all right. Okay. I'm gonna go start in 3, 2, 1.
What's your scroll rate, right? What's your scroll rate at here, Rob?
He's still scrolling.
I'm still scrolling.
He's having trouble to go to the bottom. Rob is slow, man.
I'm not slow. It just like I'm pretty far down the list now.
And stop.
Camaro 75.
37 minutes ago. Man, we had a whole lot of retweets, didn't we?
Yeah, about 200 and odd. So
wow,
very good.
We do have to make sure we have to confirm that everyone that was just selected is actively watching, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they should say hi. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we can
so-
reselect again, especially for those the NFT and IDO.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Can the winner say hi? Otherwise, they just going to we're gonna redo it. That's even more fun.
can Carlos
But then
confirm?
everyone's just gonna be like, hi.
Yeah.
No, the winner just got picked. Need to say hi. Otherwise,
Yeah, but
otherwise there's no
everybody's gonna
repick.
say hi. I'm the winner.
Oh, but they have to match with the Twitter, right? They have to direct message us using the Twitter account so that we know it's the person.
Yeah,
But I mean,
that's a
it's
good
very
idea.
easy. Yeah, if they watched it, then they know to message us. So then,
Exactly. Yeah, and if they
Yeah.
didn't, then we will pick another winner after the stream, right? So that's fine.
Sure.
we'll
Do
stay
we
on
have
top of
anything
it.
else?
I guess we could
I
check
think
back
that
in
was
on
it.
auction 3, see where that's at.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Good point.
So we are.
Oh my
I
God, is
believe-
Lion's gonna win both?
Yeah, so Lions come back in here. Carlos is sweating. Oh, Carlos, you're sweating. Are you gonna go for it? How much do you value the CGG versus the Idol-san, mate? What are you gonna do?
It's number
What you
3.
gonna
It's so
do?
real. I actually want it. Actually, it's for charity. Can I also bet on the 2? It's for charity. Damn it. I need to buy some CGG first.
No. You cannot. You're not allowed to buy it at
No, it's for
CGG.
charity.
It's
I
still not
know.
allowed. So yeah, I mean, I guess this is roughly the end of the stream in terms of the time that we committed. Do we have anything that we want to do to pad this time out, or should we?
Yeah, we said we're gonna
should-
leak the next character. I don't know how much can we leak.
You know what? I have the graphic all planned out. It's just a matter of ending the stream, and we'll outro with the character leak, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, can we leak the whole character or just partial character?
Awesome.
The next character is hot.
I think
From my
I think we leave him hanging, Emma.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
leak
we leave 'em
something. We leak
hanging.
the eyes. We actually yeah, just you gotta see it and then you're like, yeah, I leave them hanging. It's my favorite though. You know
Well,
what?
Carlos
I know
is not
2
giving this
people
up.
who love Dasha, and then they all saw the new one. It was like, sorry, now that Dasha is like no longer the number 1. So that's all I have to say.
so yeah, I think Rob, maybe we'll have who should the winners reach out to just to claim their rewards? How do we want to do this?
I think it makes sense if the winners DM me their Telegram or Discord IDs on Twitter, and we can then pass those Telegram IDs. Well, we can deal with the winners for the Idol-san and obviously the merchandise, and Tiago and the PolkaStarter team, I can DM them the Telegram ID or the Discord ID of the winner for
Thank you.
the IDO.
Yep.
Yeah.
And-
We also need the
Beautiful.
Ethereum address for the IDO and also for NFT.
Yeah.
But for the merchandise, we actually need a physical address.
So
So
the whitelist, they actually have to KYC. So
Yep.
So
Yep.
and then what do you think, Rob? Give it 24 hours, and if they're not claimed, we'll just come back to the list and announce on Twitter. Does that work for you?
I think so. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I think if those haven't reached out, then
To announce
we
another
can-
person on Twitter.
Yeah.
24 hours is good.
Beautiful.
Idol-san. Oh yeah, did anybody guess what Idol-san is? The first thing and last name, did anybody guessed it?
Yeah.
That
I
would
don't
be
think
interesting.
anyone's dead.
It's too difficult, right? Aiden should jump
No,
in because he should know.
Yeah, we already picked the 3 winners. Guys. We did that
Okay.
like 2 minutes ago. Just telling chat.
All right, are we ready for the outro here?
yeah.
All
I
righty.
think so. Just before you do it, just guys, obviously the number 3 is still going on. There's about 10 minutes left. Carlos is in the lead with 3,675 CGG. Just
Oh.
remembering all of this goes to charity. It goes to Binance's charity's Lunch for Children, a great cause. Just bear that in mind. If you want to get involved, please do.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
Agreed.
just to end this out here, I think in traditional Chain Guardians fashion, stay tuned because we got a whole bunch of fun things lined up, right?
Actually, we do.
Stay tuned.
All right, we're going to the outro. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Pellek, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for hosting us here, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
Well,
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye,
everyone.
guys. See you later.
And we're being played out. Desktop audio is cut, so it's just a play out here. OBS crash. Oh my, I'm so freaking sorry about that, guys. I have no clue what happened there.